So this is a video about how to access student evaluations. The first thing I want to mention is the evaluee should email the Peralta Help Desk 2 weeks before the scheduled evaluation. And then the help desk will notify you saying you have been invited to the course and that student evaluations have been created. So I'm going to go through what it looks like. I'm going to go through what things to click, so on and so forth. Dr. Didem Ikichi has created a video on how to email the help desk and what to request. That can be found on the evaluations webpage. You can just Google search College of Alameda evaluations. Okay. Let me share my screen. So the first thing after you get invited to the course or the student evaluations and you get access to their course to look at, you will go either click dashboard, and when you click dashboard, you can see, hey, it says student evaluations right here. Alternatively, you can click courses and you can just scroll down, and there it says right here, student evaluation for the person that I'm evaluating. So I click this right here, the student evaluation, and it is an actual separate course, just the student evaluation alone. So I'll get to that I'll get back to that in a second. After you click it, you see up here in the top right, it says course status, published or unpublished. Make sure it's published. So you click the publish button and now it looks kind of green. I actually like to take a look at what it looks like for the students. So you see this link right in the middle. Please begin by clicking. So I take a look at this. And then here is what the students see. Here's the directions. You get 1 through 5, so on and so forth. I actually like to copy this because I'm going to send an email to the students. And one of the things about emailing the students is to make sure you get student feedback. All right, so I'm going to send an email to the students by pressing inbox. So I'm going to create a new email. I'm going to select course. When I go to my favorite courses, there's one that says Student Ev, and it has the name of the faculty member that I'm evaluating. So I go to the names and I click students. So here's the students. I'll just click all students and I'll put student evaluations for professor, whatever name is the professor. So dear students, and then I just paste what I set up here. I might change it a little bit. I would also recommend writing a little bit in here what the ratings are. Students do make a mistake of what a 1 is and what a 5 is. So I like to say, keep in mind a score of 1 is the highest mark, highest or best mark, and a score of 5 is the lowest or worst mark. I just like to add in that clarification, okay? So then that's just something that you can send off to the students. I do recommend doing that so we can just get more feedback. This is open for a week. So the student evaluations are open for a week. And if you find that you don't have that much student feedback, I recommend sending an additional reminder feedback or a reminder email for the students. The last thing about this part is the evaluee should notify the students that there is a student evaluation. What students will see is that they will see a separate course in their Canvas. So I should put that here as well. In your Canvas, you should see an additional course titled Student Evaluation. So after the week is up, you go back to your dashboard or your courses and you click this course. You can then click this student evaluation for instructor, and you'll see this thing on the right that says survey statistics right here. So if we were to click it, then what you do is you click it and then you print that to PDF. You save the comments, make sure that the comments are anonymous, and you share those with your evaluee. Use that in your summary report because the summary report does require the student evaluations and whatnot. So I want to finalize them. I want to go over again what the general steps are. So the first step is to make sure you contact the help desk 2 weeks before the scheduled evaluation. There's a video on the College of Alameda evaluations webpage. After that, the help desk lets you know that you have access to the evaluee's course and that a student evaluations course, separate course, has been created. So when you log on to your Canvas, you will actually be able to see that course through your dashboard or your course list. Make sure you, after clicking it, make sure it's published so that the students can see it, okay? I like to click the link just so I can see what the students see, and I usually copy the directions. Following, send an email to the students. I paste the directions and I edit it a little bit so that it's more clear, and I get to add in a few more things, such as it's a separate course, and also a ranking of 1 is the highest ranking, a ranking of 5 is the lowest ranking. If necessary, send an additional email towards the end of the week or the end of the 7-day period to get more student feedback. And after that is all done, after the student evaluation period is done, go back to that course, make sure you click the link to get into what the students see, and then you'll see a survey statistics in the top right. So make sure that you print that to PDF, save the comments, however you want to save it, make sure they're anonymous, and use these for your summary report. So that is it.